Hello and welcome to the super awkward fun review of the Lone Gunmen pilot. You may have heard about it. It's got some interesting predictive programming allegedly, and we're going to look at it and see how that shakes out. So let's start. This episode is written by Chris Carter, Vince Gilligan, John Scheiben, and Frank Spodnitz, directed by Rob Bowman. Air date is March 4th, 2001. That's important to remember. We start off the pilot with Langley calling out a company for invading customers' privacy with a modem that uploads their info online in their processor, called the Latham 4. He elongates the distraction with an allergic reaction. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but there it is. Let's check in with buyers and Frohickey. Oh, they're trying to hack into the company, but it looks like they have company. She got the chip. So that's the introduction to the series. Then Byer's dad dies. This dude says he was murdered for what he knew. The government had him killed in a car accident. I've never heard of that kind of thing before. It's the first time I've ever seen that as a possibility. Michael Hastings. It takes a long time to get to the 9/11 foreshadowing, but it finally comes in when they hack into the Department of Defense mainframe. Airline terrorism scenario from a government think tank's upload directory. Byer's dad survived after all. He went into hiding. Then they learn what the scenario is. Cue the clip.
There you go. Indicting the entire government as usual. It's a faction. A small faction.
For what possible gain?
The Cold War's over, John. But with no clear enemy to stockpile against, the arms market's flat. But bring down a fully loaded 727 into the middle of New York City, and you'll find a dozen tin pot dictators all over the world just clamoring to take responsibility and begging to be smart bombed.
I can't believe it. This is about increasing arms sales.
Wow, that's quite a coincidence. Fun fact, an actual government think tank called it Project for a New American Century published a report in September 2000 called Rebuilding America's Defenses. That detailed how to improve war theater and get more military support and rebuild America's defenses, obviously. Here are the participants of the project. Recognize anyone? Uh-oh. They wanted a new Pearl Harbor. Also coincidentally, the episode here says the terrorist scenario would not use a bomb. But wait, there's more!
Lower Manhattan.
World Trade Center. We're going to crash the plane into the World Trade Center.
Frohickey saves New York by getting the chip from her. Then shit gets real.
We've got manual override.
Crisis averted. Dad decides to stay alive instead of revealing the conspiracy and tells his son don't expect to win, which is also prophetic seeing as the show was canceled after 13 episodes. Not for any particular reason. And that is the Lone Gunmen pilot. That pretty much speaks for itself. Thank you all for watching the series for the X-Files and for this little detour as well. That's pretty much gonna be it for me. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the series. Bye!